Hey guys, it's me Mr. 250 and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward, where the Ambidex Gate always opens.
アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り45分です。
And everybody freaks out. What the heck?
別のチームの誰かが
Why would they do that? Because they're jerks? Whatever. We should be heading back anyway. Oh, we're not gonna have the holy crap we need to run music? I headed for the door.
ちょっと待って
What? Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? I turned to see her pointing towards the wall with the treatment pods.
表示が変わってるポットのモニターの表示だよ
Let's go take a look. Hopefully she isn't trying to kill us. Ooh. Oh yeah. It says recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to mean Quark. This was the pod we'd put him into after all. I read on. 7:48, one subject released. 8:06, one subject successfully restored. 8:16, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. So does that mean someone was in here? Whenever, like, before the game all started? I checked the other pods. They were all the same. And subject release. Yep. Whoa, what is all this?
およそ8時間前までこのポットの中でコールドスリープにかけられていた人間がいるそういうことみたいねしかも3人3台のポット全部に同じ記録があるから
That's before we woke up, huh? I mean, it hasn't been 8 hours yet. So, the 3 pod people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. I don't know how much earlier. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago and carried into the AB rooms.
そう考えるのが自然だろうね。この施設の中にゲームの参加者以外の誰かがいるっていうのは考えにくいし。
Why do they keep saying that? No one ever said that. I don't think.
ただ、正確に言うと9人のうちの
Exactly, you keep forgetting about the woman. Why couldn't there be 10 of us in here? There's no reason. Unless I missed something again. Yeah, if you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? So, who were the 3 pod people?
私に聞かないでくれるそんなのわからないって記録には収容者としか書いてないんだから性別も年齢も一切不明こんなんじゃ推理のしようがないよ
It doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep either.
記録は管理者により削除されましたってなんか思いっきり怪しげな作為を感じるんだけど
Yeah, that does. I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time, though.
相対時間
Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not like, 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
なんでだろう
Someone who wanted us to understand how long ago it was, since we don't have a frame of reference of what time it is right now. Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
どうして
Heck if I know. That would give you at least somewhat of a grip on reality, which you don't really get when you're stuck inside of a locked building with no doors, windows, or frame of reference of what time you're at. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave.
ゼロボスが前もってそういう仕掛けを施しておいたんじゃない
That's what it seems like. Yeah, but why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
私たちにポッドの稼働記録を見せたかったからかな。
Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of the data. Why? That means he wanted us to see this for some reason.
もしかして。
It could additionally be a trick, but it seems less than likely. A trick?
モニターの記録は全部デタラメで、ゼロボスは私たちをからかうためにこんな仕掛けを。
So, you're saying that this was all just a joke?
断言はできないけど、そうなんじゃないって言ってるの。
No, it doesn't make any sense.
とにかく他のみんなにも聞いてみよう。何か思い当たることがないかどうか。
Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse anyway.
それからクオークのことも報告しないとね。
True that. We double-checked that Quark was all right in his pod, then hurried out of the treatment center. Hopefully he doesn't asphyxiate, that would suck. This is the wrong warehouse. We don't need to be at this one. Though I guess this is a new one for them, isn't it? Is this another warehouse? We can't skip it. Good.
ねえ、治療室で手に入れたマップ見せてもらえる？やっぱりそうだ。この倉庫、英会の倉庫の真下にあるんだよ。
Huh. So it is.
あれって。
Those doors are white. And we can't skip it. We'll still be going over it fairly quickly.
やっぱりそうだ。これカラードドアだよ。ほら、脇にいつもの装置がつい。
So these are the third round doors. Guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon. What do you mean?
だって私もシグマも。
That's
今の
true.
BP は6じゃん。
That's true. Wait, are you insinuating we're gonna betray Quark? Oh, you're such a monster.
私たちはペア番同士でしょ。その対戦相手は誰？だよね。
Quark.
でもクオークは今治療用ポッドの中に
Wow, Clover, that's pretty brutal.
所定の
You aren't saying we should pick betray, are you?
シグマだってそのだからパターン C。 今のこの組み合わせで行くことについて反対しなかったんじゃ。
No, that's not. I thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose an ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
いいって嘘つかなくても。私たちはパートナー、運命共同体なんだよ。隠し事はやめようよ。
I'm not hiding anything.
じゃあ本気で言ってるの？協力を選ぶべきだって。ちょっとやめてよ。こんなチャンス二度とないかもしれないんだよ。次のラウンドで BP を8にすることができたとしても、その次で加点できるかどうかわからないじゃん。それ以前のこととして3回目の AB ゲームが確実に行われるっていう保証もないし、今 BP が6の人は3人いるでしょ。リオ、ケイ、ファイの3人。この3人のうちの誰かが次のラウンドで9点になっちゃったらどうするの？
That's not going to happen.
どうして？
Fi and Luna are playing against Tenmyoji. He's only got one BP left, though. I don't really think they'd pick Betray. If Tenmyoji picked Ally, they'd kill him. The same goes for Dio. You think Dio wouldn't betray? He's playing against Alice and Kate, and Alice is BP.
ダメ！そんなの絶対にダメだよ。
I agree, but her BP is the same as Tenmyoji's, so unless Dio's willing to kill unless he's willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9.
じゃあ、アリスたちの投票先は裏切りで決まりだね。
Yeah, that is generally the best defensive choice.
だけど、もしもディオが協力を
Well,
選
you know
ん
what?
だ
Dio can suck it up because he's a punk. Then,
K の BP は9になるじゃん。
oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
なんだ。だったらやっぱり私の言った通りじゃない。K の BP が9になったら3回目の AB ゲームは行われないわ
Knowing
け
K,
だ。
there definitely wouldn't be a third AB game. Well, that's not necessarily the case.
逆に言うと、誰かの BP が9以上になった時点でゲームは終了ということか？
But yeah, but K's gonna book it.
その人が9の扉を開きさえしなければゲームが継続されるよ。
So far, we've not seen a single person that's gotten a 9 BP that hasn't been incapacitated not leave.
要するに K は目標値に達してもここに留まり続けると？
I don't know, but it's possible.
そんなのありえないって。
Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple of things I've got to do when we get back.
わかったよ。
Okay, back to floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me. Are we the last ones? Wow.
おい、クオークはどうしたんじゃ?
Oh yeah, we forgot to tell you about that. Tenmyoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping towards me, I felt like I had only a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
じゃが、その治療用ポッドとやらは
I have no
本当
idea.
に安心でき
I
る
mean,
代
it
物
said it
な
could
のか?
help him, but it could also be like poisoning him.
多分ね。
多分?
No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
どっちなんじゃ? とにかくわしはクオークのことが気がかりじゃ。四つはその治療室とやらに案内してくれ。大丈夫じゃ。投票の締め切り時刻までにはまだ20分はあるじゃろう。行って戻ってきても十分間に合う。
わかったよ。じゃあついてきて。
As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyoji followed at her heels, and in the blink of an eye they were gone, out the magenta door. Bye, guys. You got through there fast, didn't you? Wow. Hopefully neither of them end up dead. Alright, you guys got some splaining to do.
何のことでしょう?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the heck you'd go and do something like that. We need to talk to Dio.
よく見ろ。
As she spoke, Phi gestured towards the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
私たちが全員で扉を開けたわけじゃないんですよ。
Wow, what a punk. So you're saying only one person or one pair jumped the gun here?
そうだ。
Well, then who was it? Yep.
俺だよ。開けたのは。
So it was you. Figured as much.
別に問題ないだろう。お前らが戻る前に開けたって。
Yes, Dio, it is a big deal.
どうして？仮に締め切り時刻に間に合わなかったとしても、 投票先が自動的に強力に設定されるだけで。
No, one of us has to vote. No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
なんだよこれ。
We found this in the treatment center.
私たちが入った部屋、減圧室にはありませんでしたね。
Pressure exchange chamber. Oh, PEC.
私たちが探索した食料庫にもありませんでした。
Huh. Well, whatever. You should really probably read it, though.
ルールの補足 AB ゲーム編AB ゲームのあるラウンドにおいて対戦相手となるペア版ソロ版の双方がその双方にはペナルティが課せられちゃうんだ。言い換えると少なくともどちらか一方は必ず投票を行わなければならないってことになるんだうさ。
So wait, why did we only get that? Didn't we get that in other paths we took? I'm confused now. You get it now? If we hadn't gone back in time... If we hadn't gotten back in time, I'm about to say, whoa, time travel again? Clover, Cork, and I could have died. And you just...
わかったよ。悪かった。だが本当に知らなかったんだからしょうがないだろ。
So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
当たり前じゃないか。何を言ってるんだお前は。
I somehow doubt that. But I don't know, maybe.
ところでシグマ、お前たちが探索したのは治療室なんだよな。
Yeah.
治療室というと、なんだか薬品の類が大量に保管さ
They
れている
actually
よう
had
なイメー
very
ジが。
little in terms of actual treatment. Just pods, and some TVs and a tank of
そ
fake
こにラジカル
jellyfish.
6の抗ウイルス薬。
No, it's not really that kind of place. It just had these pods and that was it. Besides, if we found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Cork in the pod.
そうか。だとするとポットにはラジカル6の感染症を治療する能力があると。
I'm afraid not. No, unfortunately.
無理なの？
Oh, well, it said so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right. There's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep.
コールドスリープ？
つまり私たちのうちの3人は効率化にされていた可
I
能
mean,
性
it's a
があるってことで
possibility.
すか。
If you can trust what we read, yeah. Or read.
誰なのよその3人って。
The pod people. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen.
なあ、一つ確認させてくれ。そのコールドスリープというのは人体を凍結保存する機能なんだよな。
That's the working theory.
つまりクマやカエルが冬眠するのとは違って体をガチガチに凍らせるものだと。
Yeah, I think so.
すると心臓はどうなる？
What?
コールドスリープにかけられている間は停止することにな
I
る
think
のでは
that's
な
the
いか。
general idea. Yeah, everything just stops.
心臓が止まれば
Oh!
自分の番号が外れてなくなっちゃうんだよさ。
I didn't think about that. So that could be a possibility of getting our bracelets off if it was in fact successful. We could have people go in there and their heart would stop. Assuming that they didn't die in the process. You know, because that would be unfortunate. Gasp! Oh! So if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
で
ポッドは3台あるって言ってた
Hold
わよ
on,
ね。
sorry. You can defrost yourselves right away, yeah.
だとすると9人で順番にそれを行ったとしても3回で済みますよ。
That's interesting. I never even thought about that.
しかし皆さんはいいでしょうが。
Yeah, you might be a bit too big to fit into there. The armor. Did anyone get that plug yet? Or did no one go into the room with the plug?
まあなんとかなるんじゃない？ とにかく行ってみましょう。話はそれからよ。
わかりました。
Okay.
ちょっとコールドスリープの機能が使えなくなってるって。
Oh,
どう
that's
いうことよ。
great.
すみません。
何もルナが謝ることはなかろう。単にゼロボスかゼロウサギが機能にロックをかけたというだけのことじゃ。
But when Clover and I were here, it worked.
コールドスリープの機能使えたよね。
だからその後でゼロの野郎が細工したってことだろ。たく浮かれて損したぜ。
So I wonder if maybe for future playthroughs on different routes, maybe that'll be a technique that we'll end up using somehow.
よくよく考えてみれば、コールドスリープを使ってバングルを外すなどという抜け道をゼロが見逃すはずはないですよね。
あるいは私が口に出してしまったのがまずかった
Maybe
の
he
かも
found
しれ
out
な
and
い。
he's like, oh yeah, I should probably patch that.
それをゼロウサギに聞かれてしまって。
いずれにせよ残念な結果になってしまいましたね。
残念。本当にそう思ってんのかよ。内心はほっとしてんじゃねえのか。お前のその体じゃコールドスリープにはかけられないかもしれねえからな。
なんてことを言うんですか。私は本当に。
I mean, it wouldn't be bad even just to have one person with a bracelet. All we have to do is fix the game so he wins, because it'd be really easy because no one's in danger of dying but him at that point. So just fix the game so he wins, and then he could get out and have his pop off too. Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed through the facility.
アンビデックスゲーム投票の締め切りまで残り10分です。プレイヤーは所定の。
ねえ、時間が迫ってるよ。そろそろ戻らないと。
わしはここに残るぞい。クォークを置いていくわけにはいかんからな。
おい、何を寝ぼけたこと言ってんだジジイ。ソロ版であるあんたの対戦相手はファイとルナのペア。
Yeah, that's not such a good idea for you, is it? Then Phi's gonna get out of here.
もしかしたら二人に殺されちまうかもしれないんだぞ。
わしの BP が1じゃからか。
そうだ。あんたが次のラウンドを棄権したら投
And
票
knowing
先は
Phi,
自動
she's
的に
just
強
gonna
力
kill
に
him in
設
an
定され
instant
る。
without even caring.
だからファイとルナが裏切りを選んだら。
我々は裏切りなど選ばん。強力に投票するつもりだ。ええ、初めからそのつもりでしたし、天明寺さんが棄権するのであればなおさらです。
ルナさんの BP も天明寺さんと同じく1ですから、本来であれば安全策を取って裏切りにと天明寺さんは協力で確定しているのですから、ルナさんたちも安心して協力を選べると。
ええ、
まあそういうことじゃ。わしはファイとルナを信じておる。必ず強力に投票してくれるとな。
Oh, this is really interesting. The stakes are really high for this one. Sounds good. Okay then, Tenmyoji, you take care of Cork.
お前さんに言われるまでもない。片時も目を離さずに見守っておるよ。
さあみんな、時間がないわ。行きましょう。
It just kind of reminds me of, I remember thinking about this once, and somebody made a video about it once, where that you might be like just a normal like person, and you might be very reliable, but that doesn't mean you couldn't just snap and then go off the deep end and then just like kill people. Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, just because they say they're going to do it and just because they want to do it doesn't mean they aren't going to do it. I mean, they could sneeze and push betray. That would be tragic. But, I mean, they could, is what I'm saying. Back at the Flore warehouse, we open the AB rooms. Alright, Clover. We should probably head in too. Yes, yes. I remember exactly what you said back in the other warehouse. Yeah, you told me we should betray Cork since we might not get another chance like this. Right? Thank you. Thank you. Huh? Obviously. Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That sounds like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the heck happened with you two? Did he say something to you? What? Why? I enjoy laughing, let me know. I won't laugh. Promise. Wow. Thanks, Clover. Hey, come on. Such a jerk. All I want to know is why. Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. But Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark. Definitely true.
CD に分かれて進むとき、わしは今誰のこともと言ったが、実は一人だけ信頼できる人間がおるんじゃ。四つ葉じゃよ。とにかくお前さんならばクオークを安心して任せることができる。
That's all I want to know is why.
私、そんな風に言ってくれた人のこと。
You seemed pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
だからあれは天明寺さんが何者なのか知らなかったからで。
What, did you guys sit down and have some tea with each other or something? Oh ho, you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is?
天明寺さんが話してくれたことが本当だとしたらね。
You're being incredibly cryptic and unhelpful.
投票の締め切りまで残り1分です。
シグマ、協力を選んで。
You aren't going to try and vote yourself?
だって、どうせ装置の前に駆け寄っても首根っこを掴まれて引きずり戻されるだけでしょ？
Possibly.
力ではシグマにはかなわないもん。だから。
Sigma doesn't really seem like the brawler type of guy. Alright. With that, I turn to face the voting machine. The question was, what would I do? Ally? Or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid with a crazy scalpel. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. Like, kill him ourselves. Oh gosh, that's bad. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I chose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. I would be able to escape this godforsaken heck.
投票の締め切りまで残り10秒です。
So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally? Or betray? I chose...
3、2、1...
Oh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.